Pocatello, a city located in southeast Idaho, was renowned for having a peaceful and harmonious atmosphere. Among its residents was Cassie Jo Stoddart, a 16-year-old girl recognized for her exemplary academic performance and ambitious aspirations. Life was simple in Pocatello, and the residents, including Cassie, felt safe and protected. However, everything changed in September of 2006 when Cassie agreed to house sit for her uncle Frank and his wife Allison. On September 22, 2006, Cassie embarked on a weekend stay at her uncle's residence in Whispering Cliffs. Her boyfriend, Matt Beckham, proposed watching a movie together. He invited two other friends, Brian and Torey, who agreed to join them. After a while, Brian and Torey decided that they would rather head to a nearby movie theater. Approximately 15 minutes after they departed, an unusual incident occurred while Cassie and Matt were watching the movie. The power in the house suddenly went out. Matt contacted his mother to ask if he could stay the night with the scared Cassie, but his mother declined the request, and Matt was later picked up. Meanwhile, the power came back on. As Matt left, he called Torey to inform him of his departure. When Brian and Torey heard that Matt was gone, they decided to go back to the house. Brian deliberately turned off all the lights, plunging the house into darkness. They hid in the basement, hoping Cassie would come down to fix the power. But Cassie was too scared and stayed in the living room. Eventually, Brian and Torey, dressed in scary clothes and armed with knives, went upstairs. In a horrifying turn of events, they ruthlessly attacked Cassie, resulting in her untimely demise by stabbing. The body was discovered in the living room by Cassie's cousin 2 days after her murder. Subsequent autopsy findings indicated that Cassie had been stabbed 30 times, with 9 to 12 of the wounds proving fatal. The police initiated an investigation, and 3 days later, Brian and Torey were apprehended. During interrogations, both of them shifted blame onto each other. A video recording was discovered, and in the video, Brian and Torey outlined their plan to murder Cassie. They disclosed that they were the ones responsible for disconnecting the electricity and did not really depart for the theater. They had been waiting for Cassie to be alone, with the intention of launching a violent attack.
In his car, the time is 9:50, September 22nd, 2006. Unfortunately, we have the grueling task of killing our two friends. And they are right in that house just down the street.
We just talked to them. We were there for an hour. But
we checked out the whole house. We know there's lots of doors. There's lots of places to hide. I unlocked the back doors, so it's all locked. Now we just gotta wait. And yeah, we're really nervous right now, but we're ready.
We're listening to the greatest rock band ever.
We've waited for this for a long time.
Pink Floyd. Before we commit the ultimate crime of murder.
Another video found during the investigation captured a conversation between Brian and Torey shortly after the murder.
See, we just left her house. This is not a fucking joke.
I'm shaking.
I stabbed her in the throat, and I saw her lifeless body just disappear. Dude, I just killed Cassie. Oh, fuck. That felt like it wasn't even real. I mean, it went by so fast.
Shut the fuck up. We gotta get our act straight.
It's okay. Okay, let's buy movie tickets now.
Okay.
The question remained, why did Brian and Torey commit such a heinous act? It was revealed that Torey had a strong fascination with horror movies, and the entire plan had been inspired by the horror movie franchise, Scream. The terrible event caused a great deal of sorrow within Cassie's community, given that she served as an inspiration for many young individuals in her age group. It also left 3 family members profoundly affected. Frank and Allison, whose house became the site of Cassie's murder, left the residence that day and never returned. With assistance from the police and local sheriffs, they were provided temporary housing. Despite cleaning the house, they could never gather the courage to go back, Additionally, their attempts to sell the property were unsuccessful due to its disturbing history. Cassie's cousin, who discovered her body, experienced a mental breakdown and attempted suicide. The only solace for Cassie's family was the fact that both killers were apprehended and sentenced to life in prison. The murderers and their lawyers occasionally attempted to appeal the conviction, but their efforts proved fruitless.